Paul George made his debut with the Clippers. He scored 33 points. Not just 33 points, Chiney. 33 points in 24 minutes.
Yes.
How do you come back after 2 shoulder surgeries and score 33 points in just 24 minutes?
I mean, I feel like this was low-key. I know we've been talking about Kawhi Leonard and load management, but this was sort of Paul George load management by missing 10 games because he looked good. He almost looked too good. Like, he was ready.
Yes.
We're like
where were
this
y'all
is
a
the
week
plan.
ago? Yeah.
We're going to get you playing 70 games this year, maybe 68 instead of 70. But what I really liked about Paul George, I know he had some shine in Indiana as a #1 option, but like for a championship team, if he's your #2, that's like the best case scenario. Because like you mentioned, he went 10 for 17, 33 points in 24 minutes. If you can get that kind of low-key, silent killer production, that's what Kawhi normally gives you as your #2 option. That's good. Granted, the Clippers lost. Yeah, that stinks against the Pelicans. But if you look at the supporting cast, Montrezl Harrell was giving you almost 30. Lou Will giving you almost 30. These guys are going to be contenders in the end because you have Paul George at #2, Kawhi at #1, plenty of bench production. So this is a team that even though they took an L today, it's like they're building their chemistry and getting all the pieces healthy at the right time, and that'll become May, June.
See, I think that's right. Like, I don't think we've seen the real Clippers yet because we all know the Clippers are going to be championship contenders. But when you look down, they're 7-5.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a great record. Have they underperformed your expectations up to this point?
I don't think they've underperformed their expectations because I think they're playing a different game. They're playing chess, not checkers. Yes, I know you want the seeding to be correct. You want them to be #1 or #2, not fall down to #3 or #4 where you're on the road in the Western Conference Finals. But yeah, I think it's going to take a while for them to all get their pieces together, and I think they're playing the long game. Let's get them in January and February, not necessarily November and December. So yeah, they're going to have fresh bodies, and that might matter better than home court advantage.
I think that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are one of the best dynamic duos in the league. The Suns have had a hot start. And Chiney, I'm going to say something that I might regret.
Ooh.
I don't think it's a fluke. I really don't think it's a fluke.
I agree.
The Suns are now 7-4, and they beat the Hawks, and they're doing all of this without DeAndre Ayton. Chiney, do you think the Suns are going to be one of those teams that starts hot and then flames out, or do you think this is for real?
I think this is for real. The West is just unreal. Wild, Wild West, my Will Smith voice. Devin Booker is really, with the wins now for sure looking like an all-star. Kelly Oubre has been the difference maker. Once he got
really
traded
has.
there, Wave Poppy has been killing. Aaron Baines is making the most of his opportunity. So I like the squad. Shout out to Monty Williams. You wonder why so many people were coveting him this past summer. Well, this is why he makes them believers. Shout out to the Valley Boys.
And also Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio's out here with something to prove.
Frank Kaminsky.
And like they've got all these players that people kind of forgot about or disrespected or thought were washed up. Like Dario Saric is out here like, I'm not that old.
Yeah.
And I can get buckets.
Yeah.
Dario Saric played well last night against the Hawks. They've been doing well. I think the Suns will keep this up. But you know what season it is, right?
What is it, cuffing season?
It's Jacoby season. My man, if you don't know, you should know. Kobe White's real name is Alec Jacoby White.
No way.
And my man
I don't believe
keeps
it.
getting buckets. He had 26, 5, and 3 last night. Sure, they lost, but it doesn't matter. It's Jacoby season. Have the Bulls found a superstar with the #7 pick?
I wouldn't say a superstar, but
What?
they actually have life. I know you're biased because of Jacoby, the name, which that shook me first and foremost. I call you Jacoby because it's, that's you, that's your lane, and he's
It's
Jacoby.
proper. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Jacoby. But even, busting onto the scene after having 7 threes in the fourth quarter, like he's putting the whole league on notice. So I sign off of this.
20-second timeout. Wait a second. Did I just lose my own name to a dude who's only played 10 games in the league?
The melanin, I call him Jacoby. Without, with less melanin, you're Jacoby.
You just hurt my feelings. You just hurt my feelings. Honestly, I didn't think you were going to hurt my feelings like that.
My
You know
number
what,
one
Janae?
goal is to put you in the hot seat because that's all you try to do to me. Make me sweat.
All right, Chiney.